Need some fast, cheap, reliable MUT coins? Go to MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below. Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is Madden Money Shot, sniffing out the Madden cheese as always. We got a gameplay video today, some draft champions. I know a lot of people have been asking for some gameplay for people that, like to see it. For people that aren't really into gameplay, I'm also going to make this a tip video. I'm going to basically give you some pointers on how to win more games in Madden 20, because to me, this game, Madden 20, is way different than the last couple of Maddens as far as what you have to do to be a consistent winner. I'm going to go over that. And I feel this is the best game mode to prove that point, because you go into this, game mode, you don't even have your team, you don't have your favorite playbook, you got nothing. You go into this game bare bones, and you have to learn how to win with the methods that I'm going to show you. So other than that, I also want to start giving away free ebooks. All my gameplay videos will have free ebook giveaways in them. You just have to be a subscriber, like, share, and comment something in the fashion of ebook or I want an ebook, and you will have an opportunity to win a free ebook every time I put out a gameplay video. So make sure that you set that to your dial. I'll try to put out at least one a week, so you guys will have an opportunity to win a free ebook of your choosing from my site, any ebook you want. Other than that, I think I have a pretty good team. Before I start the video though, I just want to thank my new sponsors at MMOXP.com. If you guys are looking to buy some coins for your MUT team, you can do that there, and you can support me by supporting them and buying your coins through them. And make sure to use discount code MONEYSHOT so they know that you came from my site, from my channel. Other than that, let's get into the video. I picked the Chiefs playbook a couple years back. That was one of my favorite playbooks. I haven't used it in a very long time. The only play that I really know was in it was the gun bunch quads formation. So I picked that right off the bat, have a very successful first play.
He could go all the
psych.
Almost take it to the house, and then the very next play, I'm looking for other plays that I'm familiar with, and I don't see any of them. Like, this playbook feels completely different. Maybe it's because I haven't used it in a long time, but I just can't find nothing from my normal play selection. And you only have like 20 seconds to pick a play. So here I run a screen play.
Nope.
Second play, we're going to hit the running back, a little check down, trying to get the first down.
Nope.
And ultimately, my offense stalls because I'm not familiar with this playbook. I haven't used the Kansas City Chiefs playbook, and that's what this video is going to be about. This video is going to be about how to win games when you don't have money plays. I'm essentially in a game. I have no money plays. I don't even have my favorite defense. I typically run 3-4. I don't even have that. I got 4-3 wide, which you're going to see I'm using now. 4-4, which, they're all pretty good defenses, I guess, but they're not what I use. So I'm going to have to get by on my knowledge of the game, essentially using concepts, because when I put out, money play videos or defense videos, whatever, typically I'm putting out a concept that can work out of several different formations. So it doesn't necessarily matter that I don't have my particular playbook or my favorite plays. I can make those concepts work, and you're going to see, just basically through knowledge of the game, I'm going to I'm going to make up a lot of stuff on the fly here. These are not money plays. I don't have any money plays in this particular book or this particular offense or defense. I'm just figuring it out as I go. So like I said, right here, I'm already switching formations because I wasn't happy with how those first two formations work. You know what I mean? So I started off with the 4-4, went to the 4-3 wide 9. There's still going to be applications for those defenses, but I'm still looking for a base defense to start. So like I said, what you're seeing out of me right now is essentially live labbing. I'm taking two different playbooks that I have never used, and I'm using concepts and my knowledge of the game to fill the gaps. So here we go. On third down, we get a big play. Basically, he's going to go for it on fourth down, which is smart. And that brings up my second point. To me, the second most important thing is fundamentals. He actually made the right decision. I know I was laughing at him, but that was a smart decision to go for it for a first down from the 34-yard line. You don't have a kicker in this game mode that can hit that shot. So going for it there was the only play. It didn't work out for him. Obviously, I hit him with a lot of pressure and shut it down. But that's a very smart fundamental decision. Back on the defensive side of the ball.
Nope.
You can see I've already translated my concept of man blitz defense and translating it into zone, and essentially making a pretty good combination of man and zone coverages, as well as mixing in some blitzes. That's essentially a formation scheme that I already put out of the 3-4. I'm just taking that and adapting it to this particular defense, which is a 3-3-5.
Break yourself, fool!
The 3-3-5 wide is a formation I use quite a bit in the Patriots playbook, which I put out an ebook of. Essentially, that's probably one of my favorite base defenses. So I get to a point where I really start using it. But then I go ahead and I try to mix in some plays, not necessarily on this particular play, but I try to mix in some 4-3 to give a different look. And right here, it really bites me in the ass. As you can see, it's like a wide open busted coverage. I really should have stuck with that original defense, and then I go with something completely different. I think this is like a dime where I'm sending both outside corners. Like I said, I was just trying to lab a blitz. Once again, reusing a concept, and it just totally bites me in the ass.
That's terrible.
I mean, it's early in the game, and I'm still experimenting with plays. What are you going to do? These end-around plays really get consistent animations. You can get that 12-yard run pretty much every time. That play was so good, I try to go with the passing variety, hoping that my opponent chases it, which he does not. And I'm thinking I got that RB route wide open.
Psych!
Fool this man!
That brings me to another good point when it comes to playing Madden. You really have to keep your composure. I remember playing this game at this moment, pretty much thinking this game is going to get out of hand on me. This guy's going to get on top of me because, you know, you can mentally get yourself out of it because I've been making some bad plays.
Break yourself, fool!
But a lot of times it only takes one to completely flip a game around. You just have to keep your composure and wait for that moment to come. And that's exactly what I do.
Gotcha, bitch!
I basically flipped this game right around, get the ball back where I was. I'm inside of his 50, and I'm going for it right off the top.
Break yourself, fool!
Because I was noticing he was running a lot of cover threes, and I have a pretty good cover three play, I went ahead and I went up top, got a big play out of it. Right here, this play, this is when I really start getting in my comfort zone because I'm making these plays up as I go along. These are not money plays. What you're seeing right now, I'm essentially just designing plays based off of what I see on the defense. The streak right there because it's a cover three. I have the crossing routes over the middle because the user can't cover both. And sure enough, he leaves them wide open.
Oh, shit, that's just too easy.
You'll see as this gameplay continues that the most success I have is when I'm creating plays from scratch based off of the routes that I know beat certain defenses. And that'll be a pretty consistent theme. Like I said, it's not about money plays. I don't really use a lot of money plays in this video. And I'm hoping that that's a better teaching tool than just using money plays, or maybe it's more entertaining, because I know in the past people will come at me in the comment section if they see me use a play too often. You can't say that today. So here we go on the defensive side. I actually borrow a concept that I've been using in a lot of other defenses where you can essentially just get pressure off the edge.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Once again, right there, reusing a concept, not a money play. I try to do that exact same play here, but for some reason, the players are flipped in reverse. Madden's got issues. But like I said, it's not a money play. It's just a concept. I mean, QB contains the best way to get pressure. So here my opponent's going to make another play. He does a really good job here of holding the ball. He's getting a little too close to scoring, though. I'm going to need you to back up, bro. Keep going. My blitz game was on point in this game. I go for a man blitz again, although it's just a 5-man because I used it as a linebacker. And that coverage was tight.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Once again, this guy makes a good read, but Jalen Ramsey is just a monster playing in the slot. And not to mention, I mean, you know, at this point, I think I got all the momentum in my favor. So I think sometimes you get breaks like that where he's going to get a pick. So once again, still live labbing a play right here. To me, this is just a really good user concept I make up on the fly. Remember that play because you're going to see that again in the future. So here I get down 3rd and 5, and I'm still finding formations I didn't even remember were in here. So I go with a really ballsy call, hoping that he doesn't follow because I have no other receiving options, and it was a huge call. Here's another play. You're going to see this one again too. I make this up on the fly once again. Slightly different the second time I use it, but it comes up really big as I get the drag, and then I just essentially I almost take it straight to the house as I get down to the 1 or the 2. And then I catch him with his pants down in a small formation.
No, that shit is too easy. It's too easy.
I think I had him so twisted up he didn't know where the ball was going.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
And now I'm just sending heat, exotic blitzes. I mean, I'm just to the point now where I'm just feeling, I'm just rolling.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
And he knows that's game, so he's just going to call it.
See ya!
So I'm just going to roll straight into another one. I'm feeling it to the point, you know, I'm finding new plays like right here. I mean, this is, they have a regular I-form. I'm going to go ahead and make it into an I-form slot flex, motion over a guy, get another big play. I'm basically to the point where I'm making schemes. I'm going to, the very next play, I'm going to confuse my opponent, use the exact same look. I mean, like I said, I'm just to the point where I'm just zoned in on my offensive and defensive side. I've used the plays, this playbook long enough that I pretty much have it all figured out. I still have my one money play, which is my gun bunch quads, as you can see right right there. That's still my go-to when I need to play. My second favorite is probably the gun or the bench, as you can see right here. I'm just gonna dot it up to the running back. I'm just getting something because I think he was sending a full house blitz right there. And then I'm gonna use a concept which essentially looks like a bench because one side I got the bench switch, the other side I'm coming up with something a little bit more exotic, some more checkdowns. I put a flat route in there just in case it's a cover 3, and I create a play with something for everything. Like I said, these are not money plays. These are not plays you're ever going to see me promoting on my channel and my videos saying, look at this, look how it beats everything, because it doesn't. It's just knowing what beats what and what stops what and putting it to use. So here we go on the other side of the ball. We're pretty much going to get him in a 4th down. He's going to go for it.
Oh, you almost had it.
That was the exact opposite of good decision making, but you can tell sometimes when you're playing somebody you can tell is better than you make stupid decisions like that. I mean, he pretty much figured out from the opening drive that he's going to have problems stopping my offense, so he probably thinks he has to do stuff like that. He probably knows he's not going to have a lot of success stopping me. Right here, once again, just making up plays. You know what I mean? I know I see a cover 3, so I streak 2 receivers. I got routes coming underneath it. Right here, once again, I'm going to run the ball, but when I see him pinch everybody, I realize, okay, we're passing the ball. I'm not going to go ahead and run into the teeth of that dragon. So once again, I make up a play, basically put this guy on a flat route just in case we got a cover 3, and sure enough, it looks like a cover 3, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit him right outside.
Oh, shit, that's just too easy.
I don't think one time in this video I had an issue inside of the red zone. I know a lot of people. I'm going to make a video with red zone plays, but I don't think I've had red zone issues at all in this entire video. I think I've scored a touchdown just about every time, with the exception of the very first drive of the very first game, because like I said, I wasn't really aware of what was in the playbook to the point where that was pretty much the problem. But it's to a point where you really don't need to be. I mean, you just have to read the defense. Reading a defense is such an underrated aspect to Madden. It really is probably the most important thing. Pre-snap and post-snap reading a defense will win and lose you games. I should really make a video about that, considering how important it is, and I haven't made one in a couple of years. But bottom line, I'm back on offense. The guy's still running a lot of cover 3s. That's why you can see I'm coming out in cover 3 beating plays. That's my money play. I'm not going to overuse it. The very next play I use the exact same formation. I kind of want him to think that's what I'm doing, but I'm essentially just streaking the RB route because that could beat cover 3, or it'll pull coverage back for this slant, which is exactly what I do. I just wait for the slant. Then, like I said, I said in the first game, keep an eye out for this play. I'm going to use it again. It was very successful the first time, and guess what? It was very successful the second time. And just like that, a money play video was born. I'm not saying I'm going to put that play out, but I'm always going to remember that play. Anytime I run that play this year, I'm going to run it that way. Then, once again, I use this play. I think I got to the 2-yard line using the drag. Here, he covers the drag, so I'm going to go up top, and I'm going to score another touchdown. So, back-to-back plays that I'll probably be using throughout the rest of the year anytime I'm in these playbooks that I found essentially in a game or two. So, back on the defensive side, we're going to go ahead. We're going to back this guy up again. Keep going. Like I said, I got heat for days. I'm probably going to make an ebook out of this defense too. Not necessarily the Kansas City Chiefs defense, but I'm going to make an alternative ebook to the Patriots because there are a lot of formations I like. So another big 4th down. And he actually converts, making this a game. So he gets a field goal right before half. I thought the coverage was there, by the way. Then he gets the ball. So it's to a point where he could really make this a one-possession game if he puts something together. So I got to be smart. Sure enough, though, he gets a little bit antsy and throws it right up to me.
Gotcha, bitch.
Which, like I said, you got to keep your composure, and he certainly didn't do that there. So he's already made a mental error. Once again, like I said, me putting pressure on him points-wise can make people make bad decisions. That's exactly what happened. Very next play, I mean, it's just a simple, out route, and then I realized I haven't thrown an incomplete pass. That's how on point I am with, 1, creating my offensive plays, and 2, executing. I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm just on fire. The way that and like I said, I'm going to be putting out the Kansas City Chiefs playbook pretty soon, by the way. If I didn't mention that. I'm doing every ebook, but based off of the fact that I just used this playbook the way that I'm using it, it's going to be one of the next ebooks that I put out, and I really like what I found in it. And like I said, you're seeing like plays you're seeing here. You're not going to see these online. You're not going to see this stuff online because I'm making it up as I go, and I'm just making plays left and right.
He could go all the way.
So I'm on fire. Nothing can stop me. We're going right into the next game.
Oh, come on!
Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.